Looking at the absolute madman over there, just waist deep in it. Hi, it's Shane here. This week for our weekend walk I have come somewhere a bit, well, nasty I suppose is the best way to call it. So I've decided to do a bit of a survival mindful walk on the Lake of Rot. So I am going to get rotted a few times and I'm going to try and cure myself with the fire spell. Is it O Fire Cleanse Me? Flame Cleanse Me. And I'm going to try and set up all the platforms to get over to the temple on the other side. Whether I make it or not is to be seen, but before we start I'm going to stand here, take notice of my breathing, notice my character's shoulders moving up and down. I'm going to count myself in with 10 slow steps, but obviously I'm going to run a bit faster when I get onto the lake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Looking at the different fungal spores on the ground, the almost rock-like formations that have come up. Looking at the flow of the rot. You can follow the spots until they pop and fade away. It's genuinely quite disgusting. They don't seem to move as fast as the undertow, which makes me think there's some kind of substance to them. So I'm going to head over to that one, looking for this temple in the background. You can see the red mist in front of it flowing over it. You can see the two shapes standing side by side at the entrance. So, looking at the red conch, let's get in it. It's not as much splashes as there is normally. Seems to be a thicker. Listen to the sound of the flame cleanse me. There seems to be a more viscous liquid. Looking at it flowing. Looking at the absolute madman over there, just waist deep in it. So let's press this button and see what it gets us. I think some things might jump out at us at some point. Look at the, don't know what you'd call them. Like cups, and it almost makes like an upside down mushroom. Not good for anyone with trypophobia. So there's our next platform we're looking for. So we're walking through on here. You can see the dust kicking up from my feet. See something's hovering in mid-air there. Okay. And we go back into the lake. Again, you can hear the squelching more than splashing sound. Listen to the sound of the flame as it comes on. A lone flower in the middle. Let's pick it up. Faded early flower. See another land that you kind of can't get to on the other side. As we look around the cliff sides, taking the scale of things. The dark crystals protruding down from Noxtella above. Crashing. So, where's the next one? I think it might be that one over there. So let's go from this. Listening for the squelching sounds. I haven't been attacked by any basilisks yet, which makes me just think I've forgotten where they are. So again, listen to the sound of the chime and the flame. As it cures me of the rot. I have a feeling we just make a break for it from here. So listen for the squelching as soon as I go in. Look to see if the red mists get lighter as we get closer to the temple entrance. I can see the next pillar over there. Just in the distance you should be able to see it come into view more and more. Again, you can see that those kind of open cups things coming into the wall of this pillar. You can see the flames in the background reflecting. The red mist does indeed fade. The door to the temple looks much bigger than it did previously. See the engravings on this pillar here. And there's a switch behind it. Which brings us up. I don't think this is actually the way into the temple, is it? I think this just leads us to an NPC fight, which I wasn't after. I think that's too big to jump. Let's go down the ladder. Again, I think that's probably too big to jump. Trying not to die in this run. Listen to the sound. Is that a scarab there? Yeah. You can hear them before you see them. You can see the basilisks out in the distance, just bathing in the rot. Okay, let's get poisoned. And again, listen out for the sounds, the flame and the percussion. Blue tinge as we get to the temple. Almost like oil in the water. And then here we are on the other side. And we'll go and look over the waterfall for the end. Again, look at all these kind of open caps. There's a grace down there too. You can see the mist of the rock as it falls down the waterfall. As we get in and look back, we can just admire the rock falling down over the edge. So that's all for this walk. This one slightly more dangerous, I think, than the ones we've done before, but I think it went okay. Again, the squelching sound is different to all the water sounds, like when we went through the All Palace Ruins or Liana of the Lakes. So it's interesting to kind of see that they've given the rock what feels like a completely different consistency to everything else. Obviously this whole area is a bit of a pain because you constantly have to keep burning yourself and healing yourself, but I think that's kind of the point gameplay wise. But it's kind of nice to be able to slow it down a bit and have enough health to actually appreciate it a little bit rather than just be frustrated. Anyway, that's all from me this week. If you want to get in touch or suggest somewhere we do a walk next, just leave us a comment in the comment section below, or you can email us at mentalhealthgamersnetwork@gmail.com. So give us a like and subscribe if you want to get reminders when we set our next walk out, and we have a walking weekends playlist which is pretty good. You can find it on the channel, Yeah, that's all from us this week, so we'll see you again soon. Bye.